Hey y'all, welcome back. Episode 31 of season 2 of the Manly Musings podcast. I'm back after a 2-week hiatus. Because one, I was in Vermont for the wiffle ball tournament, which we will go over. And two, well, Kevin did a wrestling episode and told me take the week off. I was like, cool.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
take extra time off. I've spent more time with my son and my wife. Not like this takes hours of my time, but it was nice to spend the little extra time with them. But I'm very happy to be back. And yeah, we got a simple episode to come back to this week. And just so you guys know, we will not be recording next week um, due to Kevin's work schedule, due to us just I'm going to West Virginia. I'm leaving next Wednesday. We're leaving late Wednesday night to get down to Connecticut, getting into my friend's place in Virginia on Thursday, and then driving to West Virginia Friday. So
Incredible.
there's just really no point in trying to throw an episode in when really we don't have the time.
We don't
Um,
have it to definitely don't this week.
but I will hint at something that's going to be awesome. In 2 weeks, we will be having one of our former college classmates joining us to talk about the NFL. I'm not going to say any more because this is just going to be a great episode that we have been working towards getting more guests on, and we give the flowers to our former classmates, and this one should be a real good one for everybody. So I'm happy we're going to have him, and then at the end of September, we're going to have some Bayou Tigers joining us as well. So
And then also September is big because we're all number 3, in which two of us, producer Andrew,
and
and
Cyrus.
our technical third member of this podcast, Cyrus, is going to be with us.
Well,
Super excited.
he's not really a third now because he hasn't been on for like 3 months. So I guess
Has
we'll
it
have
been that long?
no.
No,
It's only been like
three
a
months.
couple
It's
of
got to
months.
be at least like maybe only 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6-7 weeks at least. We'll have to have him back on soon. But yeah, we'll have a. This one will be fun because you'll be filming from a car while you guys drive. Andrew and I will be filming as we're flying.
Unreal. The footage
The
is going to
perspectives are going
be.
to be so different. It's going to be unreal.
Cyrus may kill me on this trip, so we'll see.
He said what? It's like 3 hours for you guys to drive or something. It's like 4 hours.
No, it's going to be like 5-6 hours.
Okay, so
Typical.
and Andrew and I leave. I think our flight's at like 2 from
Mhm.
Manchester on that Friday. I'm working until like 11, and then I'll go pick him up and we'll go
Mhm.
to the airport. Um, but Andrew's already buying all the beer for me on our flight, on our travels.
Oh, good.
So Andrew, when you hear this, remember the fact that you did say you would buy the beer because I got the plane tickets.
Nice. Shout out to Andrew.
Yeah, so we got that, and then I think we landed like 6.
Yeah, I just need him to buy me non-beer because I just can't. My body can't handle beer right anymore.
No, I'm gonna have very few. My plan is to enjoy the brawl. Well, and we'll do a podcast episode before we go. And we'll get everyone, all 4 of us on. We'll talk about it, what the plans are, what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and we'll make sure that gets out before we actually go to the game.
Yeah, we're gonna need that episode out like before that one, or else like then it's like a non-descript episode.
Yeah.
So
No, so Andrew,
Andrew will make it happen. I believe in him.
I do too. This man has put out a lot of content for us over the past couple of weeks with school, with traveling, and all that stuff. So hats off to him. We are finally all caught up on episodes. We should be
Are we?
having all the episodes are should be out. He said your latest one, last week's episode, should be out. Uh, from what he
Nope,
said.
I don't see it. I
Okay,
only see episode 29, the Olympics.
okay. So episode 30, which is the wrestling episode, should be out. I think he said either today or tomorrow. The We Out
Okay.
Here should be out by this weekend.
Okay,
This summer
blessed.
We Out Here. And then we should have this episode out by next Tuesday, I think is what I told him.
Blessed.
So that should catch us all up.
So it said last week's episode is coming out tonight, and the wee hour is coming along. Blah blah blah. So tonight was yesterday.
Okay.
So we'll just have to text them.
Yeah, you want to shoot him a quick text, and then we'll be fine. Um,
I'll do
but
that.
Kevin, I want to talk about your shirt because this is I love that shirt. It's how do you
Uh,
have this? How do you first
why
have
do I
this
have
t-shirt?
this?
Yes.
So I got this. So guys, it says intramural champion of what? Whatever your heart desires to be. But it's from someone who went to the University of Oregon and won their intramurals. I honestly got this at a thrift shop in Hawaii.
What?
Uh, yeah, it was for like $10, and I just was like, why not? Why would I not have this? So um I'm drawing a blank on the name of that place that we went to. It's all over my Instagram. I'm drawing a blank on what it's called, but they're super cool. Oh, duh. Hello, Kevin. Yes, it's a Harbor's Vintage over in Hawaii. I think I saw Ashley in the background. Shout out to Ashley. But yeah, Harbor's Vintage is where I got this shirt from. Uh, I had people asking me all day today that what was I intramural champion of, and I just kept changing it every time. First it was kickball, then it was basketball, then it was bocce ball, and
Oh my
then
God.
I think I even said what's the other one? And stickball.
That is
They
unreal.
actually believed me or not, but hey, we're rocking out.
I
And you
love
don't
it.
have any apparel yet because you still haven't found anything yet. But
Well,
you
I
do
got
have a
this.
haircut.
I got a haircut and I got this sweet shirt that I bought at down in the Cape a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Shout out to the Jetty.
Yeah. So that's about it. I do have a hat, but I just didn't feel like throwing it on tonight.
I don't blame you.
It's
I didn't feel like putting on my headphones. So I was just trying to get here. I was just stuck in traffic for
for
so
hours.
long. And then, of course, Zoom decided to freaking update. So, only way it works around here.
Yeah, it always updates. Well, I don't even know where to start now. Like I'm just all over the place. We'll just do a quick weekly sports update. The New York Liberty did clinch their playoff spot with beating the Aces last week, so that's phenomenal. Let's go Liberty. They look unreal.
They
Um,
look really good.
it
I almost want to say them losing the Commissioner's Cup is like a blessing in disguise.
it's that's what I said earlier. Mark, when Mark texted me about it, and I was like, the Aces lost it last year, and what did they do? They won the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. So
The Liberty lost.
I'm hoping it happens that way because
Prove me right.
I would love to just be out there to celebrate a parade or something because I feel like you win the WNBA championship for New York. That's gonna cement Stewie's legacy, cement Sabrina's legacy. And can you talk about this? That would be two of the last championships would have been won by women. Last time there was somebody
Oh
from like
yeah.
males winning was the Giants.
I almost forgot the women's soccer team won last year.
Yeah,
I totally spaced that.
yeah.
That's
So
that's true. Wow,
yeah, that
that's
would
crazy.
be yeah, Gotham FC. Shout out to Gotham FC out there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. My they already clinched. Let's hopefully they just everyone stays healthy, does what they're supposed to. I know I watched the other day Sabrina was out with like a neck issue, and then uh one of the bench players, Phoebich, she went down during the game. So hopefully they can just make sure they stay the course. But go Liberty.
I think they'll be totally fine.
Hmm.
They just like we all keep saying, stay healthy. You'll be good. Don't scare us. Don't nobody get hurt. Um, let's keep it on with the WNBA. The Connecticut Sun sold out the TD Garden with 19,000 fans the other night. Um,
Incredible.
historic. The word, and I can't remember the girl that's on the Sun team.
Dejanay Carrington.
Yeah, she went off on the media after the game, and I loved every minute of it. Where she basically said, "Why do they have to stream this? This is a historic
That's
event
wild.
that." you could only watch it, I think, if you had Amazon Prime.
Was it Amazon Prime? I thought had you had to have League Pass for WNBA. Was it Amazon Prime too?
I know Amazon Prime has their games, so I don't know, maybe if it's both, but like this should have been on ESPN. This
Yeah.
like what else was on Tuesday night? A baseball game? Who gives a
It was the Little
shit?
League World Series.
I'm sorry, I don't care about watching little boys hit a baseball around a diamond. And if there's people that love the Little League World Series, smite me. I don't care. Like this is more important, truly.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it's the first time WNBA went to Boston. They sold out. It was against what it was the Sparks and the Sun, right?
Yeah, it was the Sparks and Sun.
So I'm assuming those tickets probably were sold because I think they planned that on Cameron Brink being there, but that
Well,
was
they
before.
but they also announced this game way back, like
And,
6 or 7 months ago.
and
And
that's the thing is, did you know that there was a game in TD Garden? I
I
had no
knew
idea. That's
I
I think
knew there
more
was
marketing
going
on
to be. I knew there was going to be a game, but I didn't know when. And all of a sudden I saw the post the next night. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy. Like that should have been something where everybody knew. Like that
that.
should have been blowing up all over the place because if I had known, maybe I would have changed up my Tuesday night and maybe we would have gone to a WNBA game to check it out, to see the Sun and the
Yeah,
Sparks play. Probably not because I have a little kid and he would have been passed out by then, but it's still, we should have known more about it. Like, this is historic.
yeah, the fact that they did there was no media, no I didn't see any marketing on this.
Mm-mm.
Like, how do you just do that? Like
You, you,
that was a huge miss in my opinion for the WMA on that because that they need more teams because there's many a lot of good players, and if they're
mhm.
selling out arenas like this, you know, there's that shirt that everyone watches women's sports. They're watching now. So
Yeah, let's talk
I
about that because did you watch the other night it was on? I think I just tossed it on like Sunday or Saturday. It was the Indiana Fever versus the Dallas Wings.
I saw like a portion of it. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it, but I think it was because I was getting ready for bed.
Caitlin Clark off, first off. She
Mhm.
passed I can't remember the woman's name, but passed the all MB or all WNBA assists for rookies in one season.
Oh yeah, Tisha Pinichero,
Thank you.
one of my
I knew
favorite players.
I knew you would know that.
I mean, I love my point guards, yo.
But
I've been
like
watching WNBA for years. Like Tisha
this was
Pinichero when they on that Sacramento squad, so good.
like seriously, that was unreal for her to see that. But how she played the game, how she held herself during the and afterwards, and people like bad mouthing her after the game on how she's walking to they're playing in Indiana, so she's walking towards the benches and she's throwing her hands up, screaming like that's a big win because the Wing have a winning record. They're I think a top four team.
I don't think. Oh, wait, are you talking about when she like bumped into like Skylar Diggins?
Skylar Diggins bumped into
Yeah, but
her.
that's the Storm game, not the Wings.
Oh, so
They
sorry.
played the
Yep,
Storm.
sorry. But like, still, the Storm are number two or number 3 or 4 seed right now,
Yeah,
and they got their they got their butts whooped. And Skylar Diggins just decides to walk it. Come on, like,
they just they I think they honestly because when I saw that also, I
and the
almost looked
coaches got
at, yo
into it
man, you're
too.
you're just being a sore loser. You got your ass beat
Yeah,
by friggin' Caitlin Clark, who is like everyone is raving about.
and
So
the coaches got into it. I don't know what happened there. Um, yeah, I'm all for this, but as long as the Liberty win, I'm all good.
yeah, me too. I'm like fingers crossed, Liberty, that this is the year for them. I don't want to jinx it, but it just feels right. It feels right. So we're gonna just stay the course and just let it play out. But what else do you have on here today?
We got Bo Nix is the starting quarterback
Shout
for
out to the
the
Ducks.
Denver Broncos. Oh boy.
Well, who was he going up against? What, Drew Lock or something?
No, Drew Lock's over on the Giants.
That's right. I forgot
He's the
about that
back potential starter because Daniel
right
Jones looked
now.
like shit. Um, No, he was going up against Jared Stidham and Zach Wilson
Exactly. You might as like enough said. So shout out to Bo Nix, former Oregon Duck. How appropriate.
and
Uh,
Auburn Tiger.
and Auburn Tiger, yes, of course, but he was still Oregon Duck, and let's go Ducks. Shout out to him. I think he earned it.
Yep.
We'll see how he plays out. I mean, he's got a couple weapons. If you know, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Hey, let's see what they do. That means what? That's three
Mm-hmm.
first round picks of the quarterbacks that are starting because Daniels is starting. Caleb Williams, we know, is going to start. Penix, they said, is sitting. He won't play. And then you have
Yeah,
JJ
there's no way
McCarthy.
he's gonna take over Kirk
Kirk Cousins,
Cousins
no.
right away.
Then JJ got hurt and he's out for the rest of the season. And it's a toss up right now for the Patriots with Drake May and Jacoby Brissett. But when I watched the preseason game last Thursday, I liked what I saw with Drake May more than what I saw with Jacoby. And apparently Milton went in the third quarter at the end of the third quarter and just went to town. So
Mm,
I'm cool with having two rookies as our quarterbacks and riding that out right
it
now.
is.
So we'll see. But let's go. West Virginia update. They had Fall Fest 2 nights ago, a couple nights ago, whenever this episode comes out last week. I don't even know. So they had a Fall Fest. Shabuzi was there. Young Gravy is what I thought. And somebody else, I had no idea.
We're too old for all those people that they have there now.
Yeah, we all know who Shabuzi is because of the bar song. Um,
I have no idea who a Shavuzi what is it?
Shabuzi.
Just went right over my head there.
Oh, it's not hard to do.
Just
You're
send me a
short.
song. Send me a song, and I guess I'll listen to it at some point.
I'll send it to you. Um, but we're right now, as of our recording, 9 days out
Yeah,
from the Penn
I'm
State
very
West
I'm very
Virginia
excited
game.
for you. I'm very
Let's
excited. I
let's
had
talk about this game.
yeah. There's a lot
Like
of people that are saying that it's like gonna be a. I've heard a lot of people say that Penn State got 2 touchdowns on us. I didn't know a lot. I listened to this one thing on my way home, on my journey, on my way back from work, that there was a guy that all he kept saying is, oh, Garrett Green, you guys have a passer that's 53%, completion rate. He's not going to do well. Penn State's going to lock him down. I think it's a lot of great talk, a lot of great talking points, but I'm excited to see what our team does. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what it is. I think we have the chance to upset them, but like I think I heard a couple days ago the odds went from being a 2 touchdown deficit to a touchdown deficit. I think it's going to be a touch. I think we can win by a touchdown. I
I
think we have a chance.
I give us a huge chance because we went into Happy Valley last year and for the quarter, first 2.5 quarters, we looked good. And
Yeah.
then the dominance of Penn State came out, and plus the fan base, it was a whiteout. They went batshit crazy for this game, and we lost by what I think it was 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But technically it would have been one. It was just a fluke on one of those.
oh yeah, the last touchdown shouldn't have happened, but it did. So I think personally, I think we win by 3 points. Maybe we win by a touchdown. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a phenomenal football game. It just sucks that it's a 12 o'clock kick. It's great for my son because he'll be able to actually be up and yeah, we'll have no memory of it.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll at least be a part of it, and it's not 8 o'clock at night where it's more into him passing out, sleeping, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's big. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to be down there. Like I said, we're going to start the journey next Wednesday and drive into Connecticut, stay in Connecticut, and just make a full, basically almost a week of it of just driving. Um,
That'll be a good time.
but as of today, was announced today, we have a very special guest going to be in Morgantown, West Virginia next Friday for.
Which we've been waiting for this because if I remember,
I'm
there was some sort of bet between Kirk
him and
Herbstreit and McAfee and I think it had something to do with I don't know what the hell the bet was, but it pretty much meant like Herb Street had to go to Morgantown.
I don't know if Herb Street's going with him,
Hmm.
but I'm just mad that this game is now going to be on Fox because this would have been an amazing game for college game day, first
It
off,
would have been.
because there's no other game on our schedule besides maybe Pitt that's college game day worthy. Um, but the simple fact that Pat McAfee is going to be at the Life Science Building on Friday afternoon to
That's
record his show
that's
live,
wild.
like the coordination to get this done, because you and I know the Life Science Building area, that it's a perfect spot for this type of event. Problem is that whole downtown area is going to be locked in gridlock.
Yeah, that's gonna
Like
they're gonna literally like they're just gonna have to cancel that tomorrow because of the
the
fact that
next Friday, yeah,
they're not
there's got to be no
there's
classes.
no way they're gonna be able to just like get you think about it, you're not gonna get people coming down to PRT, people driving to class. There's no way they're gonna literally shut that whole center portion of where like the mountain layer is. But that's gonna be a hell of a view. If for a fan, that's gonna be
I'm
so
gonna,
fun.
I will do my best to get down there. I don't know how well it's going to happen because of we
Even
all
if you
know how.
can get like a sliver of coverage of photo or
Oh,
video
I will.
being close,
I, I got you. Um,
does something, and then I can put it on
it,
the Instagram.
I'd be like, Pat, look, look.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. This is also the highest ticket price for the
Yep.
opening weekend, uh, by like 60 or $70.
I think it was what, like $240 for the ticket?
Yeah, last I saw it was like 250, something around that range. So,
Crazy.
um, yeah, I would make all my money back for my season tickets if I sold my two season tickets for
Yeah.
this one game.
Sick.
But I'm not. I'm
Hey,
going to this game.
you
This
should, well,
is,
as you should be going to that game.
yeah. All right, so
You're gonna try and see Leland? You better.
yes, I'm going to. I'm going to text him when we head down there.
Love that.
I don't know what the game plan is tailgating wise, just because it's an early game. I have
Yeah.
been told that yes, we will be tailgating. What time this starts, I don't know, but it'll
I mean, the
probably
lot
be
where we were at for when we were there, I mean, that was a great spot.
perfect. And I can still, even if we leave that, how we drove out the last time, we drove out away from all the
Perfect.
traffic. I think
Perfect exit.
I think I can go that way because I'm staying up near Star City.
Oh,
So
yes.
I think I can go the back road up and around and then cut out instead of having to go back and sit
Yeah.
in god awful amounts of traffic.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But at least like because it's like an afternoon game, it probably should like taper off a little bit because if you win, people are just gonna party all freaking night that
If we
whole time.
lose,
If we
people are
lose,
gonna
then
party all freaking night.
yeah, I know. Well,
It's
positive vibes only though.
yeah, oh, 100%. I can't wait. Um, yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll do better filming a we out here than I did for the football tournament. So yeah.
Get Ashley on the camera. Get Ashley to hold the camera and you just talk in front of it. Whoa, where did that come
I don't
from?
know. How'd you get a
Did you see
bubble?
that thumbs up that just came out of
Why,
nowhere? Did you
why do
do
you have a
that?
no, I didn't do anything.
That was wild. I hope the
How do you
video
have a
coverage caught that. Did you
how
see
did
that
you
though?
how do you have a bubble?
I don't know. It
I,
like a whole thumbs up just came up. Do I
I know
react?
sometimes like if you do thumbs up or something,
Oh, yay. That's what Andrew did last time. That was funny.
how'd you do this? What are you doing?
I'm just hitting react and let's do this one. Oh, yeah. There's rockets now.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah. You have to have something on there, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's so many emojis.
Let's do
Booyah.
because it's football. Oh, that was whack. It only just put the football thing over it. Let's try one more before we go out of hand and go totally off topic.
Oh, we're going off topic already. All
Oh,
right.
yay. That's cool.
Let's see. What can I do? Ooh, this one looks fun.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes,
Oh,
Jack Leonard.
there is a send with effect.
All right, this is
Oh, that's hilarious.
it. Just changed
We're
it.
going
Oh my
off
god.
the rails, guys.
Yeah, we need to stop. We're done. Um, Women's soccer looking good. They had to bring their dog to the game day on this past Sunday, which was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, they're looking good. Men's soccer, I don't know if their season started yet, if they start shortly, but hey, I want to see both those teams do well. The sports teams are looking to be going in the right direction. I want to talk about one thing that Neil Brown, I love what he said. I sent it to you and Andrew the other day
Mm-hmm.
when he talked to somebody at ESPN, where he goes, "How do you have a job?"
Yeah.
This man has finally come out of his shell. He has finally become the coach that I will have to now say I trust that climb again. Oh boy, hopefully
Look
this
at
is
you. Oh my God.
don't
Can you
this better not come back and
imagine
bite me in the ass.
all of those footages of you
Uh,
saying that, oh, I don't trust the climb and everything, and now you trust it again?
I
Hey,
trust it
it's
because
good. It's good. It's good.
it's it's full
Full
circle.
circle all around.
I can trust him when he says this, and he finally comes out and says, "You give you put 100 people up there, and you tell me that Garrett Green is not a top 100 college football player, who is right now, I think 10th in voting for Heisman at this
Ooh,
time, just to start the year." And then you have a guy who is one of the best offensive linemen in the country, who's a projected first round pick
early second
in,
round too.
in the 2025 NFL draft, and he's not a top 100 player. What are you talking about? That there's no love at ESPN for West Virginia. For some weird reason, they hate us.
They do.
That's okay. I'll take it. We'll keep being the underdog. You got us all projected to not even finish in the top, what, half of the Big 12 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll take it. Let us show you guys up, because I don't think any team above West Virginia in these rankings right now is better than us, especially in the Big 12. I don't see anyone better than us.
I'll be honest. I look at the Big 12 right now, and I feel like it's completely wide open.
Oh, the only team that maybe has some ability to be better is Arizona, just
Mm-hmm.
because they have some really good talent. But you guys haven't played Big 12 football. You played Pac 12 football, which is very different. So I'm excited. So um, let's just dive into that. We'll talk some college football. Biggest storylines going into the NCAA football season. I would have to say Colorado having to figure out if they can actually be a good team or a good program. And can Georgia go back and win? And this is the 12 team this year. 12 teams.
12 teams, yes. I forgot like the playoffs are gonna be 12. Well, thank God, because there's no way you could get away with that four. The four, especially last year, there's no way
Yeah.
we could have dealt with four. But I'm excited for 12. I be honest, I haven't looked up enough for me to give us a 12. Maybe we can revisit this as we get a little
Ooh,
bit closer.
how about right before we go to the brawl? We'll text the group and say, guys, you need to pick out your top 12 teams and who you think will go and win the natty at the end of the year.
Hey
I like
man,
that. That's a good
that would
idea.
be yeah. We'll
I'll
write
send it
that
now,
down
just
somewhere.
so I'm gonna text it now so I don't forget, because
Yeah,
I will
make sure maybe we can
definitely
get
forget.
Cyrus and Andrew on.
They have to. It's going to the backyard brawl chat.
Yeah, good, good. Love that. Love, love, love that. But yeah, college football is back. Excited. NIL, big thing. You got people that have the college football game getting excited about it. I mean, I've been excited. Merritt's ready. He's got T minus 8 days. He's gonna be back home in Morgantown.
Woo!
I'm gonna be back in Pittsburgh, which is exciting because I'm a Steelers fan. But we're gonna be in their hometown and WV hopefully taking that win because I can't go home with another loss like that again. That drive home will be so excruciating if we were to lose that. But we're not gonna talk like that. Positive vibes only on this podcast, especially tonight, because Merritt's back with his haircut. And yeah, did
Dude,
you send it out?
yeah, I just sent it out. So if someone needs it to be explained, but I just wrote it really quick because I was like, I can't forget this idea. Um,
No.
I I loved. Did you see what Mike Gundy down in Oklahoma State said?
Yes, he talked about
The
like,
NIL.
no, don't ask for any more money.
That's all you get.
It's all you get right now. Honestly, that I mean,
I
how much
love
more
it.
money can they be really be asking for though? Like, bro, like that what else do you need? Like you're only in college. You have done nothing yet.
Yeah, that's that's where I'm at with it too. That's my thought process is like, how are we paying? How do like these guys?
It's wild.
How? Like,
Like it's like I like what he said. It's like your negotiation period ended in August. We'll revisit it back in
and
December.
yeah, we'll revisit this in January once we're back in the next season.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk. I love great
Which
approach.
is true because let's be real, if they're just worried about money and money, maybe they shouldn't be playing football at that rate.
Hey, I'm cool with it because we'll take one of the best receivers in Oklahoma State coming over to West Virginia. So I'll take that.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, absolutely.
I I'm excited. Um, Another big, I think, college football news is I'm intrigued to see what happens with all the new coaching changes that we saw this year, especially with Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, college football without Nick Saban
Is
is
weird.
already still very bizarre to me. Just like college basketball without Coach K, it's just weird. I don't know if I think it'll take a year or two for me to get used to it. Um, but we shall see how. Who's the new coach? The guy, the coach from Washington, right?
Yeah, the Dubs coach. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Sorry,
Shout out
Joe
to
Mack.
Bow Down Podcast, who follows the Washington team. But I mean, yeah, I think it's just gonna be a wait and see how they do. I mean, they have the one running. Is there like? Hold on.
I'm looking. Hold
All
on.
right, cool.
Okay, so ACC officially welcomed Cal, SMU, and Stanford into their conference. Why the hell did they take SMU?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That is so dumb.
That
Why
is
would you do that?
absolutely hilarious.
What? Because they just needed another team to beat up on? I don't know.
Maybe.
Where did Oregon State land?
No, Oregon, because I'm pretty sure it's Oregon State and Washington State that are still Pac-12, if I remember that correctly.
Uh,
Stay at Stanford ACC, Cal's ACC. You got Texas and Oklahoma, they're SEC now. The Big 12 got
oh,
pretty much the rest of the Pac-12.
yeah.
Big 10 took the heavy hitters of the Pac-12. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, yeah. Washington State Pac-12, Oregon
So does
State
Oregon State.
Pac-12. I'm literally looking at this interactive map on ESPN, and it gives whoever was in a power conference last year, it tells them wherever they are.
I love that. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I still can't
Super,
believe that.
super interesting. Yeah. But
So many craziness.
like we're gonna be playing. Dub V's gonna be playing in Arizona in like November. Like that's weird. Like Rutgers is gonna be going to like Oregon and stuff like that.
I'm just honestly, the one thing I'm just thinking about it as we're talking about Nick Saban retiring and stuff is we were supposed to play Alabama in a home and home in a few years, and now we can't even bring Nick Saban home for a
Yep.
game, which would have been like the marketing for that. Jesus, you would have had a field day.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to play Alabama and we're playing them in like a couple years. Is that still
Hmm.
gonna happen?
I don't know. They've said that there was potential to change that up. Um, this year we don't play. Oh, we do play in Arizona. We go out to Arizona in October. I thought it was like
Yeah.
so. Oh, it's next year we go to. I think ASU goes to West Virginia next year because they released that big old schedule for everybody.
Yeah, for the next
Um,
like 3 years, right?
yeah,
Because I think we go to Colorado next year. I remember you saying.
either next year or the year after. I think it's flip flops for Arizona State and Colorado, whichever one. Um, but either way, like I said, I have friends that live in both states, so
Love that.
maybe we can go. Um, we'll stop going to the brawl for a few years because it won't be happening after
Yeah, so
next year.
we'll need a new spot.
Is it next year? Is the last game, or is it this year?
Yeah, next year I believe is the last game.
Okay, well, either way, I think we'll have to go to the brawl in another game. But that's next year's issue.
Yeah,
Um, Kevin, I'm going to ask you this question because you are this team's fan.
of
Who do you
course.
want to start for the Steelers? Justin Fields or Russell Wilson? It's a
See,
toss up.
I had this question asked to me earlier today, and I just feel like I'd like to see it play out how Russell does. Let's give him a chance. He
Okay.
didn't have a damn defense or anything in Denver, you know. So I want to see him, give him a chance, see how he does, and then take it from there. Let's maybe revisit this question by week 4.
Okay. So
But
week
I right
four.
now I'm willing to give Russell Wilson a chance.
Okay. So week four, I'm coming back and asking you that question.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure
Hmm.
because, I don't know. It's going to be interesting for sure. Because from what I've seen in preseason, neither looked good.
Well, also remember it is also preseason.
Preseason, that's true.
It's only preseason right now.
Yeah, that's true. It is only preseason, so we'll see. Um, but you know what? We get to watch it all play out behind the scenes on HBO.
Oh yes, shout out to Hard Knocks for going in on that. I'm excited to see how that goes. See how first time to see the Steelers in that sense because I've always just looked at the Steelers. They're just not the type of team that wants to be putting their business out there. So the fact that they're doing it, which is again, every team has to do it at some point. I'm fascinated. So I'll be definitely be watching.
Didn't the Steelers do it Hard Knocks a few years,
No,
with
this is their first
Antonio
time.
Brown on the team?
No, this is gonna be the first time
Oh,
we're doing it. Yeah.
okay. Oh, you know what? It's probably because they always had coverage of Antonio Brown coming to Steelers camp in
Yes.
ridiculous cars. So, okay.
Mhm.
Um, I think them and the 49ers and the Patriots are like some of the only teams that haven't actually been on this. I know the list is longer,
Yeah.
but there's very few teams at this point that haven't been a part of it. And I won't lie, I'd love to see the Patriots on it this in the next couple of years just because of this
Yeah.
young core. I think it'd be fun to see. Um,
Absolutely.
so I'm going to answer my question here with about Drake May. I
Do it.
think he can take that spot after watching him in the last preseason game. He looked really good. Does look like a rookie. He had a couple plays where it was questionable, but he's developing the chemistry. He had a bomb throw to Baker, and he dove for it. He got it in his hands, brings it in, hits the ground, the ball comes out. That's okay. He's a rookie. He's going to learn how to catch that better over time, but the connection's there. He's throwing these strikes. Like, if we're going to suck, which we are going to be horrible, let let the young bucks out there and let them show us what they can do. And in my opinion, you can keep Jacoby Brissett, but you get rid of Bailey Zappi. You keep Joe Milton. the kid from Tennessee who can just bomb the ball. And you at the end of the first half, if can zoom tight, if you have the ball and you have a chance to potentially score or whatever, you let Milton go in there and just drop back and drop the ball back 80 yards and see what he does because that man has a cannon, and I'd like to see him play some for us. Um, but yeah, I think Sunday night is the last preseason game for the Patriots. I think they pull it out. I know that's when our one of our fantasy drafts is. Um,
Yes, fantasy football. That's a thing to talk about real quick. How many leagues are we in, Merritt?
I'm in three.
All right. I'm
I'm
back I am in, hold on, wait. I am in four.
four is my max. I think
Yeah.
four
Well,
is
I had somebody ask me, DM me like, "Hey, do I want to be in their fantasy football league?" And I was like, "Well, when's your draft?" And I just don't think I can squeeze a fifth league in me because I need to make sure I focus on like the leagues that I have.
yeah.
Uh, because and I told you the league buy-ins for my league. Have I told you?
Yeah, you told me. Your
Yeah.
buy-ins are
Yes. So my buy-ins, they're gonna be fancy. Um, we can go over it on a fantasy football episode. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping to possibly win one of these leagues. So, like I told Merritt in our little chat, that I can get me one of those WVU WWE championship
belts.
belts.
Oh my God, that'd be great. Six
If
hundred
I
dollars.
win one of those leagues, I will absolutely get one of those belts. I'm quoting it right now. Yep, shaking it here. If I win one of these leagues,
Oh my God.
I'm getting one of those belts.
Yo,
If
I'm messaging everybody in Michelle's league whenever you're whoever you're playing, like you've gotta lose. You've gotta lose. I need Kevin to do this.
if
Except
uh
for me, because I want to beat you.
the only other thing way I'll do it is if I get like second place in leagues and I have enough money to suffice this championship belt, I'll do it. But if I you're hearing first on the podcast, if I win at least one of these leagues, that money that I get will be put towards that one of those championship belts, specifically the WVU one, so I can wear it on the podcast constantly. Now I will literally have it on the back of this chair. I'll have it just hanging every single
And
podcast.
then next year when we go to whatever game, you have to bring that with you.
100%. I will bring it with me. I'll carry it, or I'll have some.
You have,
We'll
they'll
have
have to go
everybody
through
carry it at least
security.
once.
Getting that through security at an airport.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
Just wear it.
No way. No way. That's too much of a mark. I'll never
You'd
wear
have to.
a belt in through security.
You'd
I'll
have to.
no way. No
That'd be
way.
the easiest way to do it. You just
No
wear
way.
it, take it off.
That's too nerdy.
So what?
Too nerdy. No way.
If I tell Ashley this, she's going to tell you should do it. So,
No. Well,
um,
tell Ashley to throw the league and let me win one of these
she's
leagues.
not in. Oh, she's in the Jeff's league. I
Yeah,
was like, wait,
she's Jeff's league.
is our draft set for Michelle's league? Because like I keep looking and it says nothing.
It's supposed to be. I don't just don't know if she said it yet.
Oh, okay,
But yeah, it's definitely that day. I've been
it's
looking.
Sunday, right?
No, it's supposed to. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No, it's
You said,
supposed to be a Monday.
oh, okay, that's fine.
It's supposed to be Monday the 26th.
Oh, perfect. Because I have a draft on Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, I was trying to push it to Sunday. That would be so good because I'm off this Sunday, but it's all good. Monday
Okay,
it is, and
and
I'm
then
just gonna go to
Jeff
yoga Monday night because I'm gonna be drafting.
Jeff's league is the following Monday.
Yes, Labor Day, which is great because I work
My
early, so I
birthday.
can come home and freaking just.
I hope I get the first pick just because it's my birthday that day.
Oh my
But I'll
god!
get, you're not going to get screwed. I'm going to get the last pick.
You know what? That would be hilarious if he just rigs it that you get the last pick and Ashley
He
gets.
does. That motherfucker does rig it. I know he does. He
I'm definitely
he's
gonna get the last pick this year because I won. I already know it because he's out for me. He's out
ah
for blood because he hates that I named my team Tua for a win.
oh
And
my
I didn't
God.
play Tua at all.
You did it. You didn't touch him at all. You stayed
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
My
bench.
team name was Take Me to a Title,
Oh my
and
God.
I think
And
I used Tua twice.
yeah, for the bye weeks. Yeah. Um,
Incredible.
yeah, you're unreal. Um, well, the last thing on this list is the backyard brawl, which we've kind of discussed throughout the whole time frame of this episode. So basically, guys, the idea is, like we said, next week we're not recording. In 2 weeks we'll do a brawl episode. No, 3 weeks, right? Because in 2 weeks we have our special guest joining us on the 5th.
The fifth. So then we
That's two
don't
weeks
have
from
a.
today.
But that's also the week of. No, wait. That's the week before the brawl.
That's the week before the brawl.
So
So
then the
then the
week
following,
of the brawl needs to be
like a Tuesday, Wednesday night recording.
um
We will
uh,
make it. We'll make it work.
you're gonna we'll talk off air. I don't know if it's
Oh boy.
gonna happen that way.
Oh boy. Why
Yeah.
you got to you got to work those nights?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What about that Monday, y'all?
That Monday, well, we shall see, because that's Yoga Monday, and Kevin's gonna need his yoga before we do it, unless you guys just do it without me.
Or you just join after, like later on. So we'll figure out. We'll discuss it with the group
Yes.
via text once they all decide to actually answer. But yeah, so we'll have a lot coming up in the next really month. Um, Trying to line up some guests for us um, and get a few more people on here. I know this year has been crazy with me moving, work schedules,
Hmm.
all these different things. So we'll make it a little bit smoother, hopefully in the next couple of months. Have a few more episodes out, and then we'll be going on to year 4 in like 2 months.
Yo, it's wild.
Oh, I can't believe that we're still doing this.
Gosh.
I can't
Yes,
believe
you haven't gotten sick of me yet.
it. Nah, I can't get sick of you, bro.
Thank
Um, so that's all I have. Kevin, do you have a filibuster's question at all?
We haven't gotten together.
Oh,
We haven't
Jesus.
gotten together. Last thing we did was um the which one was it? Oh, we did the 4 years you had to train
Oh,
for a sport. Which one would you do?
lacrosse.
You do lacrosse?
Just because I used to play that
You used to
for,
play it, so you can train for that. That would be easy for you.
yeah, I would do that or flag football just because I've played both.
Yeah, mine was gymnastics and then
Ooh.
handball.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna change my second one to handball because handball just sounds like fun.
But no, you know what? I have another question. So I don't know if you saw last week. I made my return to a Zumba dance floor.
I saw that.
So I had a question for you.
Uh-oh.
What was your favorite song I taught in class?
Oh, Don's Kula. Yeah, that one.
Danza
Oh my.
Kuduro.
Yes, thank you.
That was a
That is
jam.
that one. And the funny part is that that song, if that comes on the radio or Pandora or whatever, I have two real good friends from Texas that we used to have that song come on, and I'd start doing the Zumba moves in the car or wherever. So it just became a running joke that this was our song. So we
Love it.
always send it to each other.
Love that.
So there's that. Yes, but no, that was probably the best. So that one got you hyped. Like you just started going right when you
Yeah.
heard that song.
Danza Kuduro is a classic. I should ask that from all of like some of my former Zoom students. What was their favorite song of mine?
Oh yeah, you'll get some good responses for sure.
Yeah. But
Those
that's
were
all
the times. Those were the times to be alive. But
for the times.
yeah, well guys, we're done. Kevin's gonna get us outroed here, but honestly, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You guys enjoy your Labor Day. But yeah, outro
Oh yeah.
time. It is that time of the evening. So if you guys want to go ahead and listen to us, make sure you listen to us on all streaming platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we are on Amazon Play because Google Play no longer exists. Feel free to watch us on the YouTube at the Million Musings Podcast. Make sure you follow Merritt at his Instagram at Merritt_P. Follow me at KQuava624. Follow the Instagram and the TikTok at the Million Musings Pod. Again, no episode recording next week, and we'll be back the following week with our special guest. So take care, enjoy Labor Day, and we'll see you soon. Peace, y'all.